checking out a new intermediate Kaizo hack here, or correction, checking out the first level of a intermediate Kaizo hack. Ultimate Carl Heaven. Hey, we just completely skipped the intro level message so I don't have to complain about that timer. The effort that has been put into this hack is so clearly visible that we have a 100% vanilla Yoshi house. Point number 2, I understand when I threw my friend in Montana, my first demo of my hack, it only had 4 or 5 levels, and I had an overworld basically looking like this. The only thing that mattered was that the levels connected. I don't know, is it just me or does this hack just scream tons of effort has been poured into it? Oh man, not this. Retry patch at least, alright, perfect. And not just any retry patch, it's the retry patch that allows us to see the screen before we hit reset. Okay, goodness, it looks like there's a marked Kaizo block, so I will hit that from below and then have to hit the disco shell again so I can jump back up onto there. The music seems unusually loud on this course. Okay, goodness, that's going to take a long time to replicate. This is the one bad thing about Kaizo levels is you have to get so far to learn what's next. So I'm willing to bet I gotta hit this blue Koopa. Oh man, and I don't even hit it! Oh man, okay, I think that's the strat there. Come on, dude, 2 in a row. I do have to hit it on furthest to the left so that it pops the blue Koopaling out to the pit below. Alright, we're gonna get that practiced up here. Oh man, I know, yeah, it's gonna take a nice little easy trajectory into there. Man, that is diabolical up there on top there. I think the music on this course, from the AMK patch of course, I think is probably too loud. I got it turned down now, but in short, basically, you have a master volume defined by the letter W of all letters, and then of course you have individual channel volumes defined by V in the AMK parsing file. These values can range between 0 and 255, 255 being the max volume, but the thing is, there is absolutely no reason anything should ever be that loud. Right, the thing is, I wouldn't call it straight RNG, because it does depend on the position of Mario relative to the disco shell. But the thing is, Mario's momentum, as far as how far he can get thrown off when he jumps off the disco shell, varies pretty greatly. Man, I don't even know. Okay, something like that, I believe. Hey, look at that. Alright, so what do we got here? Due to the fact that there is a shell sitting here, I bet I have a shell jump to do. Oh man, that's like a max height. What am I even gonna land on? What the crap? Yeah, see, you nail the trick, but it's not a max height. Again, this is going back to someone with a lower skill level. This guy right here is gonna complain when things are too strict. And I love Super Mario World, I love the ROM hacks, but this is why I don't play Kaizo intermediate packs. But unfortunately, I've been forced to because it sure seems like the only difficulty that is allowing shell jumps, even if literally take a vanilla SMW, throw in 1 shell jump, and you bump it up into Kaizo intermediate because it's a shell jump. Man, I don't know about that. Alright. We got the max height there. So we do a small controlled jump. Hit Galumba number 2. We're going to be jumping into the unknown. Oh my goodness. What do we do here? Why would you have a sprite solid? That is so weird. We shell jump that, and I have no idea what to do on the next shell there. It might be one of those drop kick bouncy things. Good lord. Okay, dang it. Yes, that's exactly what I do. So here's my theory. If I just kick that, without grabbing it, and if I'm far enough to the left, the shell will go to the right, bounce off, and I think I'll basically get that shell trick for free. And then I think it's looking like I'm gonna, here's the deal, like when the shell is lower than the jump, it almost has to be kind of like a shell slide, shell kick sort of jump. If the shell is above Mario, then you're probably gonna, be catching it and then performing a shell jump trick. So I think we have to do 2 of those in a row there. Okay, there's that. Oh man, I didn't even get far enough. Oh my goodness. At least we're getting that pretty consistently, and I of course die as I'm saying it. Ha! Okay, oh goodness, I think I need more sideways momentum though to nail that. That was it, dude. I had the momentum going. I think my thumb just froze down onto the Y button, and yeah, I just grabbed that baby and did not let go. Oh, we nailed it. Goodness, okay. The irritating thing is that's gonna take a lot of attempts to get. Man, goodness. Question, what if I hit to the right of the shell and bounce it back to the left, bouncing off of the left wall and then under Mario, and then I bounce off of that probably sooner, because look at how close we are to the left wall, right? That shell is going to be a much higher position, so I would probably hit it at a much higher vantage point and then be able to get over this next thing, because the second, by the time the shell gets over to the right wall, it's already so low that, like, I don't even know if Mario could do a max height perfect shell ricochet jump there and get over that spike. Oh, it's not a spike, it's a death block. Yeah, how lazy can you be as a hack creator though, honestly? Oh man, okay, I just didn't get over far enough. But I think I like my idea. Hit the shell to the left and then bounce off it that way. If I can even get over. I'll try the same thing on the second shell there. Oh man, that would have been it, I think. I got enough height, enough right momentum, but I grabbed the shell. I needed to let go a little bit and kick that shell to the left. Dang it. I think I have time for one more attempt here before we crack this baby open into Lunar Magic. Alright, unfortunately, I'm at a half hour. Yeah, after some practice this first section I can complain less about, but I still am going to say it's honestly not that fun. What about this idea? Instead of completely deleting the disco shell, we'll put a little trap here. We bounce off the disco shell and then jump onto this blue Koopa, which will expel the blue Koopaling onto the sprite tape, at which point we have to jump onto the blue Koopaling, and then instead of hitting a Kaizo block and getting on top of it, we have to grab the shell and do a shell jump onto the next blue Koopa. I understand the problem of if I make this ceiling, say, too high, or like let's say we get rid of that completely, we could of course just jump from the Koopa to the save platform here. But all we would have to do is say have a one-way gate system, one-way tiles, that you can't go from the left to the right. Let's just pretend these are left-facing one-way gates, and I'll try to play it legit because this is how I would perhaps build this section. Because then we could get down, bounce up, and then get to this. Alright, I don't believe in the max height shell jump, so I've toned it down 2 tiles for now. I think that's fine. This section I think is also fine. And then looking at this trick right here, we absolutely know that we have to hit both of these shells on the right side. And so what would happen is we knock the shell to the left, it bounces off, and then ricochets, and then Mario would hit that shell midair about right here to be able to jump to the Koopa, and then the gray platform, and then look, we were almost at the checkpoint there already. I added this instead because theoretically we could still do this section the exact same way. Hit the shell to the right, bounce it to the left, bounce off of it, but I don't want to do 2 in a row. So instead I added this Goombaling down here so we can just catch this shell and then do a very easy shell jump here, because notice this is only a 4-tile gap there. So a 4-tile shell jump trick off of the Gloomba, and then we only have to do that shell ricochet jump once and only once. And let's kind of check out the timing, so we might have to tweak this around a little bit, but I'm willing to bet this variation is going to be quite fun. Yeah, the timing I think will be okay on that. Alright, actually we got a test. Can we, if we get a running start, can we just jump to the blue Koopa? Alright, I don't think so, which is good. We don't want to. We want to actually have to hit that. Alright, and I don't think that it'll automatically fall in there either, which is good because we don't, if we want to change or even tone things down, we don't want it to become like, you know, too easy. Oh, it slid on me. Okay. Alright, that looks good, the setup. I'm curious, could we just change that from sprite tape to just munchers even? That way we just have a consistent, you know, ground there. Oh, and then, okay. So yeah, I think I like the placements there, because basically, again, we have to use our imaginations here, and if we hit the left side of those clouds, theoretically we should stop our momentum. But otherwise, they're not going to hurt or obstruct Mario in any other way, or any other direction. What if this was just solid munchers there? Okay, I am a little bit vain. Let's go ahead and make it look pretty, too. Yay! Let's make this symmetric actually. So we got two tiles, that way we have a little bit of leeway. We're going to be hitting the blue Koopaling about here, at which point then we can do a nice kind of uninhibited shell jump here. Let's try that. Okay, perfect. Alright, so yeah, see, I could get a lot closer. No, see, I like that. I like this. Ironically, it's taking me longer to execute it, but at the same time, it is funner than the original section. Regarding this wall here, thinking of it as a one-way gate, we can go ahead and delete the clouds there. It's only there to prevent us from bouncing on the blue Koopaling to safety. That's its only purpose. So the thing is, we just have to have it low enough. See, like even here, I don't think we could get from here to safety without hitting this. Let's try it there. By the way, this is exactly what creating a level in a ROM hack is like, because you make modifications, you change things a million times, you experiment a million times. Okay, I think I'm gonna love that perfectly. Yeah, I think I'm going to raise that by 1. Okay, so the interesting thing is that is solid on both sides. So now that I think about it, we could just put 130 solid blocks there in that exact column, and this would be a perfectly fine jump. Alright, yeah, that's much nicer. I like that much nicer. Yeah, there is no way I can test this, because if we can wait till the blue Koopa gets all the way to the right, even then, and we hit the Koopa from the rightmost as physically possible, theoretically maybe we could head bonking Mario. I don't think can get to safety, and also I don't think Mario can clear that jump either. It is forcing us to jump on the blue Koopaling. Alright, goodness. So yeah, I think the blocks right there would be fine. It forces Mario to do the blue Koopaling jump, so yeah. Nice! This is why Kaizo levels are awesome. Sometimes it just clicks and you one-shot something insane like that. And it's just like, you feel like the powerful and mighty Wizard of Oz, baby. Yeah, okay. We're good here. So yeah, interestingly enough, okay, a bad example, because obviously I one-shot the second half of that. I sincerely feel that the first half of that is probably a little more challenging than the second half. maybe I would even swap those. So like do from where the safe jump is, from that, do that section first. Then we hit this gray platform, and then we jump to say a safe section, and then do that first section with starting with the disco shell all the way, and then have the midpoint at the end of that. I think that's how I would probably do that, and I'd probably tweak a few more things here and there, but otherwise, I'm not trying to sound insulting, but I think I probably put more effort into recrafting the first half of that level here than the creator did. That's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is Great Games Before Your Time.